Okay, we are live here in the Facebook group. Takes a few minutes for you guys to warm up and be able to see me. So let's go live here on IG and TikTok. Are you recording? Okay, I'm live right now. Okay, so we're going to go live here in the Facebook group. We're going to go live here on the IG phone. And we're going to go live here on the TikTok phone. So we got the TikTok phone, we got the Instagram phone here, and then, hey, what's up? Jay McLaughlin on YouTube, Stuart Bignell on YouTube, You the Man Bro, Jeremy, let's go, ready to learn. All right, so we've got a dandy for you today. So I want you to take notes here. This is going to be a 15-minute training, but it's going to be very, very structured, and I'm going to ask you to write down some questions that I'm going to have you write down for what do you do when the prospect ghosts you. So let's say you have a discovery call, everything's going good, you're progressing the call, and for whatever reason, let's say if you're on a 2-call close, or maybe if you're in a more of a B2B complex sound environment or whatever, there's just a next scheduled appointment, or maybe you're in a B2C sales role and it's a 1-call close and they're supposed to get their credit card later that day, but then they just don't show up. They ghost you. You call, you email, you text, and they just go into witness protection mode. So what do you say in a voicemail? What do you say in an email? What do you say in a text that's going to trigger that prospect to actually respond back to you and tell you the truth of what is really going on? All right. Now, if you're, are we on? All right. So we're going to, okay, so we're going live here on my, on StreamYard here on my desktop. We're going live in the Facebook group Sales Revolution. Got about 30,000 of you guys run around in there. Going live here on our YouTube channel. We just got verified on YouTube a few weeks ago. There you go. Going live on LinkedIn, the Facebook business page, about 67,000 of you on there. And then friends and family. I guess I'm going live on my own personal Facebook. We're going live here on the TikTok phone. Hello, TikTok people. They don't need a Snickers today. They're being nice. And then we're going live here on Instagram here. We've got about 133,000 of you guys following me around on IG. All right. So make sure you write this down. Now, if you're brand new to our Facebook group, maybe you're brand new on TikTok, maybe you're brand new on IG, you're like, who the hell is this guy going live? I'm Jeremy Miner. I'm the chairman and founder of Seventh Level. Okay. So we are a sales training organization that trains people exactly like you watching me right now. Okay. So we train sales professionals like you. We train sales executives like you. We train sales management like you, sales leadership like you, coaches, business owners, consultants, entrepreneurs, and we train you and your teams, and we help you learn how to use specific skilled questions and techniques that actually work with human behavior rather than work against it. Now, what do I mean when I say techniques that work with human behavior? Do you know what that means? Rather than work against it? Because if we don't understand what we're saying and asking, that could be triggering sales resistance. Selling becomes very, very difficult and hard, and it becomes a numbers game. When you learn the right questions to ask, now we call these neuro-emotional persuasion questions. That stands for NEPQ. We have to teach you the right delivery of the questions, the right tonality that triggers your prospect to want to engage, to want to open up to you, and actually gets them to pull you in rather than you trying to push them forward. All right. Now, if you're on the live right now, I want you to go grab your phone here real quick. What's up, Val? Grab your phone here real quick. So if you're on live, whatever platform you're on, go down to the bottom of your phone in the comments section and post #live. So if you're on live right now, go post #live. And if you're on the replay, go post #replay. I better see hundreds of #lives and #replay before I give you guys what I'm about to train you for free. So go post #live if you're on the live. Go post #replay if you're on the replay. Now, grab your phone as well. TikTok people, Facebook group people, YouTube people, LinkedIn people here, IG people. And I want you to go smash the heart button and smash the like button. I better see hundreds of smashed hearts. And if you're in the Facebook group, I better see hundreds of smashed likes, smashed hearts. If you're on TikTok, hundreds of smashed hearts. Okay, so hundreds of smashed hearts, hundreds smashed likes. Now, let me get this out of the way because people always message me asking me for training questions, right? You want to start learning skill sets because on these lives, I just give you little hors d'oeuvres. I just give you little nibbles, like a bunch of fish in the sea, and I'm just like dropping like little fish nibbles all over for you. If you want to really start to learn how to sell, like our clients who are in the same exact industry, as you are, okay, who are outselling you 3, 4, 5 to 1, who are making 3, 4, 5 times more than you are in commissions. If you want to start learning those skills like they have, then message me directly right now. So if you're on IG, message me directly. If you're on TikTok, right here on this phone, message me directly. If you're in the Facebook group, message me directly right now. If you're in LinkedIn, message me directly. If you're in our Facebook business page, message me directly. If you're on YouTube, you can't message me directly. Just post hashtag NEPQ, okay? So you want to stop learning. If you want to start just not getting the little nibbles that I give you here and there, where you're trying to piece everything together over the next 35 years, and you want to have everything like today or tomorrow, so you start selling more tomorrow, message me directly, either myself or someone on my team who will identify themselves as with Jeremy in 7th level, will message you different training options that you have. Let you book calls with our team members that can go through different training options for you if you want to sell more. Okay. We have clients that we train that are in your industry that are quite literally making 3 to 5 to 10 times more than you are. And it's not because they look really pretty or they have really cool eyebrows or their calf muscles are really big. It has nothing to do with it. They just have the right skill levels right now. They know the right questions to ask. They know the right tonality. That's all available for you if you want that. You don't have to learn those skills. You can keep plugging away, hitting your head against the wall, hoping and praying it's going to work out. I call that the hopium drug. Kids, if you want to be a top 1% earning salesperson and make hundreds of thousands of dollars a year in commissions, if not more, you got to get off the hopium drug, where you just hope and pray that something you're going to say or something in your presentation is going to magically trigger the prospect to want to buy from you. It's a very hard and unpredictable way to make a living in sales. All right. Now, enough about me. Nobody cares about me. You guys selfishly only care about yourself. All right. So you had a great discovery call. So what do you do? What do you say in your emails, in your voicemails, in your text messages when a prospect who's supposed to meet you for another appointment or to pay or whatever the next step is in your sales process, whether you sell B2C or B2B, what do you do if they don't show up? What do they do if they ghost you? How do you get them to respond back with the truth of what's really going on? Okay. So let's say you had a great discovery call, or let's say you had a great demo or a great presentation or a great proposal. The prospect was so into what you're offering. They were so into your solution. They're like, I'm in. And maybe they said they're ready to go. Seems like the sale was yours. And then poof, the prospect goes MIA. They disappear. You call them, you frantically text them if you have their cell number, you send them email after email, and nothing. They don't respond. Apparently, they went into witness protection mode and got moved to Cheyenne, Wyoming, and they are just gone. What the hell do you do at that point? Okay, well, let me show you. It's really easy, okay? It's very simple. So whether you sell B2B or B2C, you can use this one small text if you have their cell, or if you only have their email, that will get most of your prospects to actually respond with the truth of what's really going on. Now, wouldn't you rather know the truth of what's going on rather than then hoping and praying that they're going to magically email or call you back months down the road? I know I would, okay? So the first step is, before you send an email or before you text, is you want to call to try to get them on the phone. And if you can't, you're going to leave a voicemail. Now, let's say you've already called a few times. So I'm going to give you a couple different scenarios, and then I'm going to show you what the different scenario is if you leave a voicemail compared to how you're going to word it in a text, compared to how you're going to word it if it's on an email, because there's some slight tweaks to that, okay? Now, here's what I don't want you to do. Don't start calling them 2, 3, 4 times a day. If you have been trained to do that, you look so damn desperate, you look so needy, that they are going to run the other way, even if they were still planning on paying for your product or service. That quite literally, you're going to run them off because you look like a desperate salesperson who has no other clients, who's a broke ass salesperson. Excuse my language. So the rule of thumb is you're not going to call them more than once per day. That's B2C. If you're calling B2B, probably wouldn't call more than 3 times in a week. Okay, I'm just telling you, you start calling 5 times a day and then you don't leave voicemails, you look like a desperate freaking telemarketing salesperson and nobody's going to get back to you, even if they wanted to pay. Okay, so my suggestion for most industries, you're only going to call once per day. Now, in this example, let's say you've already called them 3 times. So they were supposed to pay on, let's say, Friday. You left them a message Friday. You left them a message Monday, and you left them a message on Tuesday. I'm just giving you an example, all right? So you've left them a message, 3 messages over a period of 3 to 5 days. So on this example, let's say it's the 4th call, you would simply say something like this in your voicemail. Make sure you write this down because I'm not going to repeat it more than twice, okay? I'm just going to give you a generic version, okay? You just plug in what you sell here because we train every industry. I can't do it industry specific. So you're going to say something like this. This is in a voicemail. Hey, John, it's just James Miller again getting back to you. I did try to reach you the last 3 or 4 days, and I left you a few messages, but we didn't hear back. So my question is, where do you think we should go from here? Now, here's my number again. It's 573-555-6555. And like I said, I'll be available here for a little bit today. Click. I'm going to repeat that one more time for you because I know I went that fast. This is in a voicemail, okay? This is not the first time you leave a message. This is maybe the 4th message. I'm just giving you a different scenario. Hey, John, it's just James Miller getting back to you. I think we had an appointment the other day, but I called and it didn't seem like you weren't available. I did try to reach you a few times in the last few days and left a few messages, but we didn't hear back from you. So my question is, where do you think we should go from here? I'll be available here for a bit today. Talk to you then. Click. Okay, now that's a voicemail. Let's say that's on a 3rd or 4th message, maybe 5th message, all right? Now, I'm going to show you a couple scenarios. You're also going to text and email this message or whatever other way you communicate with them, okay? If you have a text, I like text faster than email, but it depends on what you sell. Like if you sell B2B, you're probably not going to have their cell phone number. You're probably just going to have their email. It just depends. Sometimes you'll have both. B2C, you could have their phone, cell number as well, and email. So here's what you're going to put an email and a text. Make sure you write this down, okay? Okay, so it's a little bit different. You're going to put here in a text or email, let's say it's a text. Hey, John, it's just James Miller getting back to you, comma. And then go down 2 lines. You want to space it out. You don't want to have it all in like one big blob of a paragraph because most people aren't going to read that. You want to have a couple spaces. Hey, John, it's just James Miller getting back to you. Then scroll down 2 spaces on an email as well. I did try to reach you the last 3 or 4 days and left you a few messages, but we didn't hear back. ... Put the ... not just one ... Then scroll down another line and say, where do you think we should go from here? ? And that's it. Nothing else. So let me repeat that. Don't go into like, I was so excited you were going to sign up. I know we can solve your problems. I'm so happy you were considering. Stop doing all that stuff. Nobody's going to read that. You just sound like a desperate salesperson. So in an email or text, you're simply going to write this down word for word. Hey, John, it's James Miller getting back to you. Scroll down 1 line. So you're going to scroll down, space. I did try to reach you over the last 3 or 4 days and left a few messages, but we didn't hear back. ... Then scroll down another paragraph and put, where do you think we should go from here? ? That's it. Short, concise, right to the point. Now, I'm going to give you an example, but reworded a little bit differently here. Okay, so make sure you write this down. Important you guys write this down. If you change the words I just gave you, it's going to change the end result you're going to get. So don't change the words. Okay, the words are very powerful. Hey, Sally. So this is a text or email. Hey, Sally, tried to reach you a few times over the last few days, but we didn't hear back from you. ... Then scroll down a line. how do you want to proceed from here? Question mark. So the line at the bottom can be either one of two things. You can say, how do you want to proceed from here? Question mark. Or instead, you can put, where do you think we should go from here? Question mark. Personally, I like, where do you think we should go from here? Question mark, a little bit better. Some clients we train like, how do you want to proceed from here? A little bit better. So one or the other, okay? That's it. No 2 or 3 paragraph emails or texts with a bunch of fluff in them that makes you appear desperate and needy to make the sale. I want you to think about all the emails you get in your inbox every day from salespeople that are 2, 3, and 4 paragraphs long. How many of those do you read? Probably 0. Probably after a few sentences, once you can tell that it's a sales email, you just delete it and you go on to the next email. So if you're deleting those messages, but yet you're typing out 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 paragraph emails, what the hell do you think your prospects are doing to yours? They're doing the same damn thing, okay? So short and concise. Hey, Sally, James Miller tried to reach you a few times over the last few days, left you a few messages. Scroll down, but we didn't hear back from you. ... Scroll down. Where do you think we should go from here? Question mark. Don't say, sincerely, Jeremy. Just at the end of that, just put your name and your phone number, like your email signature. That's it. Okay. Now, let me go through a few other here that we're going to do for you. All right. So let me break down why we're doing this. You simply address that you tried to reach them a few times, but didn't hear back. And then you're going to ask either one of two things. Where do you think we should go from here? Or how do you want to proceed from here? Now, once you send that email or text, I can assure you, based on the thousands of our clients that we train all this entire process, because I'm just giving you a little nibble right here. This is like 0.000000001% of our virtual training platform and group trainings that we offer for our clients. I'm giving you little fish nibbles, okay? So now, a lot of times when you send that, you're going to be surprised within a few minutes, if not a few hours, your prospects are going to email and text back, and they're going to say, oh, hey, I was super sorry. I'm super sorry. I've just been swamped at work, or I got really busy, or I'm so sorry. You know, my grandma had to go into the nursing home, or we had a death in the family, or our dog passed away, or whatever. They might say, well, we decided to go with someone else. They might say, we've got a few more questions. They might say, our CEO has some concerns. Whatever they say, at least you understand what's going on. And then you can email back or text back, or I would call back to help them overcome that concern if they have a concern. Now, if they have some concerns, at least you now know what they are, and you're in a much better position now to be able to help them resolve the concern because you actually have heard back from them rather than them just being gone MIA. Now, when you simply ask a lead that ghosts you, where do you think we should go from here? What does that show to them in their mind? Well, it shows a lot of things. First of all, it shows that you're not desperate. You don't need them to buy. You've got tons of clients. You don't need to chase them. What you're doing is building your status in their mind, that you're an expert, that you're a trusted authority that doesn't need them. You have the keys to the kingdom. You can solve their problems. You can get them where they want to go. In fact, you're pretty much doing them a favor for them paying your company to solve their problems and get them where they want to be. So it starts to trigger them when you raise your status in their mind because you're not needy. It triggers them to view you more as the expert who's going to get them where they want to go, the result they want. Now, if by chance, so I'm going to give you another scenario, okay? If by chance they do not respond to that email or text or voicemail, which is maybe 10%, okay? Let's say worst case scenario, it's 20%. Okay, I definitely would love to learn how to get 80% of people who ghost me to call back, right? So that's where you're at. Now, for the other people who don't respond to that, here's your last chance. I'm going to show you what to do. Make sure you write this down. Okay. This is a voicemail. Okay, and then I'm going to show you how to do it in a text and email. So they don't respond to that voicemail. They don't respond to a text. You're going to wait a few days. You're not going to do this the same day. You're not going to do it the next day. So let's say you send that, you leave that voicemail on a Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. Okay. You text them and email them 10 minutes later. On Wednesday, don't give them this final message, but maybe Thursday or Friday, you wait 2 or 3 days, and you're going to call and say this. Hey, John, it's just James Miller. One last time, we left you a few voicemails over the last week or so, and I had sent you an email and text yesterday, but we never heard back from you. So we're not sure if you got abducted by aliens, you retired and moved to Bali, or I don't even know. Maybe you won the $500 million jackpot lottery and, you're just gone. However, this will be our final attempt to reach you. So if you want to reach me, here's my number one last time. It's XYZ, XYZ. And like I said, this will be our last attempt to reach you. Take care. Click. So a little bit of humor. And tell them it's your final time you're calling them. So let me repeat that so you don't mess up the words. Hey, John, it's Barry Migolo here. We left you a few voicemails over the last week or so. And I think I even sent you a text and an email yesterday or 2 days ago, but we never heard back. So we're not sure if you got abducted by aliens, you retired and moved to Bali, or I don't even know. Maybe you won the $750 million jackpot lottery. Say that in a sarcastic voice if you're in a voicemail, okay? Don't say it in a serious voice. Say it in a funny, sarcastic voice. However, this will be my final attempt to reach you. So if you want to reach me so that you can and repeat back what they said they wanted in your sales conversations, here's my number one last time. Like I said, this will be my last attempt to reach you. Take care. Click, okay? You're going to send that same text and email that same day. And either those last 10 or 20% prospects get back to you, or they just never respond. And at least you're done with them and you move them off your calendar and you move on to more serious prospects. Okay. So I hope that little training helped you today. I didn't have a lot of time. Now look, like I said, I just gave you a little nibble on these lives, just little nibbles, like 0.0000000000001% of the 1% of our virtual training and group training that we do for thousands of our clients who sell exactly what you sell right now, who are in the same industry you are now, and are out earning you 5 to 1. If you want to start learning those type of skills, because that was pretty basic what I just gave you today, okay? If you want to start making 10 grand a month in commissions with what you sell consistently, if you want to start making 15 grand, 20 grand a month every single month in your industry, let's say you're already at 20 or 25. Well, how do you go to 30 or 40,000 a month in commissions? You want to start making 50 grand a month in commissions or 60 grand plus a month in commissions with what you sell now. Because I can assure you, there are salespeople in your industry that we are training now that are earning those amounts every single month, month after month after month. If you want to start learning those skills, message me directly right now. If you're on LinkedIn, message me directly right now. If you're in the Facebook group Sales Revolution, message me directly right now. If you're in the Facebook group or the Facebook business page, message me directly. If you're on my Facebook, message me directly. If you're on IG, love you guys on IG, message me directly. You're welcome. If you're on TikTok, message me directly right now. Now, I usually try to respond to as many of these messages as I can. We have a whole team on all my accounts as well that are there because I can't respond to like 3,700 messages after a live that we typically get, okay? So either myself or someone on my team who will tell you who they are, that they represent 7th level, will message you back and go over some different training options that we have if you want to sell more, like our clients are who are in the same exact industry you're in that are making 3 to 5 times more than you are and probably working less hours. They're just converting way more of the people that they talk to instead of beating their heads against the wall. So if you want to do that, message me directly right now. Now, if you're on YouTube, you can't message me directly, YouTube guys. So just post hashtag NEPQ, post hashtag NEPQ. Now, if you can't figure out how to message me because, maybe you're cool like me and don't understand social media, then post hashtag NEPQ. So go to the comments section, post hashtag NEPQ, and somebody on my team or myself will message you directly, and you'll be able to probably meet with the team member on Zoom or on the phone and they'll go over different training options for your industry that we have. Once we find out what commissions you're at now compared to where you want to be, like what's the gap, what's preventing you from being able to get there, my team will be able to recommend the right training program, because we have like over 20 some different training programs now that's going to give you the most commissions the quickest based on your current skill level. All right. So we will be going live tomorrow as well at 6 p.m. Eastern, only in the Facebook group. So if you're on IG and TikTok, I don't go live that much on IG and TikTok. If you want to be in our Facebook group, because we go live in there about 3 to 4 times a week with different little nuggets like this, different Q&As. Tomorrow, I'm going to be breaking down one of our clients' sales processes, their sales structure with what they sell, that quite literally took this guy from making $4,000 a month. He was only making about $4,000 a month, really struggling. And now I think he's month 5 in the training. He's now consistently earning over $30,000 a month. Let me repeat that. 5 months ago, he was making $4,000 a month. His second month in the training, he made $9,000. His third month, he went to like $15,000. His fourth month, he went to like $23,000. And last month, he made over $30,000 in commissions in 1 month. In 5 months, that type of income is available for you if you have the right skills. Now, I can assure you, if you keep selling the way you are now, 5 months from now, what are you going to make? The exact same damn level of income you're making now. I don't care if you're already doing good. If you're already making $20,000 a month, what you're saying and asking has gotten you here. How will it ever get you to $30,000 a month, or $40,000 a month, or $50,000 a month, or higher? It's impossible. Wouldn't be able to. So if you want to learn those skills, make sure you join our free Facebook group. I'm going to have Val or Felicia here on IG and on TikTok, maybe Chris. I'll have them post maybe on in LinkedIn. I'll have Brandon post our Facebook group, Sales Revolution, or you can go to salesrevolution.pro. So MJ True, what is the Facebook group name? salesrevolution.pro, salesrevolution.pro. And right when you join the Facebook group, somebody on my team will DM you a free training called the NEPQ 101 mini course. All right. So we'll be going live tomorrow in the Facebook group at 6 p.m. Eastern for about 30 minutes. I'm going to break down this client's sales structure, and we're going to give you some golden nuggets on how to use certain questions he's asking for your industry as well. We train every single industry on planet Earth right now. According to Forbes, there's 158 industries with subsets of those industries. Guess how many 7th levels involved in? All of them at this point. There's a reason why Inc. magazine ranked us for the last 2 years in a row, 2020 and 2021, the fastest growing sales training company in the United States of America. That is not me saying that. That is Inc. saying that. You have to submit your financials, results your clients are getting, and your financials based on your gross. That's what Inc. says, not me. Okay? There's probably a good reason, and that's because our clients who sell in the same industry you're in are getting massive results. If you want those type of results as well, just message me directly. They're all available for you. I don't mean pumping you up and rah-rah sessions. You know that wears off. I'm talking about tactical skills and what to say and ask when the prospect says hello. Because all the motivation materials you go through, all the great personal development books, all the songs that pump you up before you make your calls, you're going to get slapped in the face if you don't know the right questions to ask with the right tonality when the prospect says hello. And all that personal development, all that journaling, all that meditation is going to go away pretty damn quickly when the prospect smashes you in the nose. So you learn tactical skills. You learn what to ask. You learn how to say it, how to ask it. You learn how to reduce sales resistance, how to disarm the prospect. Selling becomes pretty damn easy. And it becomes really, really profitable for you because you're able to help way more of your prospects find and solve problems that they didn't know they had. And you as a sales professional make a lot of money doing that. All it takes are the right skills. So message me directly. Guys, I got to go. I'm a guest on a podcast here in a second. Love you guys. Message me directly right now. We can help you if you want. We don't have to help you. We can keep all these skills ourselves for our clients and let you guys just kind of figure it out on your own. Just keep you out in the sales jungle, wandering around, roaming around, hoping and praying it works out for you. You know I'm sarcastic. I love you guys. All right, see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to end it here on TikTok. Love you guys. See you soon. Going to end it here in the Facebook group, YouTube. See you guys soon. LinkedIn. See you soon.